I start working at Disney in 1 month. Hey guys, it's me, Rosie. I'm just making this channel so that I can keep my friends and my family updated while I move to Florida, while I live at Disney and do my Disney college program. A lot of you guys were asking me to do this, and I'm pretty awkward, so we're gonna see how it goes. A lot of what people who do YouTube channels for the Disney college programs, they start by just like doing this thing called the DCP Tag, so I figured I would do that just so you guys could kind of get an idea of what it is that I'm doing, why I'm doing it, stuff like that. So there are 10 questions that I will answer. I have them on my phone right here, and we're just gonna see what happens. All right. So the first question is, how did you hear about the program? So I heard about this program because I used to go to school in Florida, for those of you who didn't know that. I started my freshman year at Rollins College, which is in Winter Park, Florida, and it's 30 minutes outside Orlando. I went to school there, I did a year there, and a lot of people that I met had either done this program or were going to do this program, or just knew about this program and told me about this program. So I've just always had it in the back of my head as something that I wanted to do. And when I transferred from Rollins to Roger Williams, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do it. So having this opportunity is something that I'm super excited about. The second question is, how is the interview process? So for me, the interview process wasn't too bad. I applied sometime in February because I had heard that Disney was buying National Geographic, and I've always wanted to work there, and of course always wanted to work for Disney. So I applied. As soon as I applied, I was given the questionnaire test where you have to answer them online. I completed that and was told that I needed to set up an interview, and about a week later I had the interview. I thought it went really well, and then fast forward, I heard that I got accepted to the program in April. So about, I think, one of the last couple of days you could have heard. So that was pretty exciting. To be honest, I didn't know that there were waves that happened, so I thought everyone found out at that time. So I wasn't really nervous like a lot of the people I've come in contact with that are also doing the DCP this fall have told me that they were. So I guess I was kind of lucky, but also kind of naive, so however you want to take that one. Question number 3 is, where were you when you found out? I was in my bed at school. Every morning I wake up and I check my emails, and that morning I woke up, I checked my email, and I saw that I got an email from the Disney College program saying, congratulations, you've been accepted, and I immediately called my mom because what else you gonna do? Question number 4 is, what is your role or your preferred role? So my role this fall is working in the quick service food and beverage, or QSFB for that DCP lingo. I'm very excited. This was one of the roles that I had put down as something that I was interested in. I also had put down lifeguard and photo pass because I've lifeguarded in the past, and photography and photo pass and all of that good stuff is just something I've always been super interested in. So yeah, I'm excited, and I'm really excited to see where I get placed. Question number 5 is, how did you find your roommates and how many do you want? I found my roommates on the Facebook page, so they're people that I haven't met before. They're all really, really nice. Their names are Alyssa, Cassie, and Shelby. So I'm super excited to meet them, super excited to go and live with them, even though it's kind of up in the air with how many people Disney are going to let you link with and actually live with. So we're fingers crossed, but we're going to see what happens. And how many roommates do I want? I think I want 6 to 8 roommates, just because it makes the housing cheaper, and I'm always really open to meeting new people and making new friends. Question 6 is, what are you going to miss while in the program? I'm definitely going to miss all of my family and all of my friends. A lot of my friends are still actually going to be in school. I graduated in May, so for me it's going to be weird seeing a lot of my friends still being in school and me not really, I guess, doing like a real job, as people would say. but like not being with them at the same time. So it's just gonna be this weird limbo feeling, I guess. And of course I'm gonna miss my family. I love them, and I love spending time with them. Shout out to you all. But at the same time, I've been away from people for a while before. I studied abroad and was gone from 5 months there. So for me, this is nothing new. I'm gonna miss people, but you know. Question 7 is, what is your favorite Disney park? So my favorite Disney park is probably Animal Kingdom, which, if you know Disney, might surprise you because it's kind of known as like the least favorite park for people. But I don't know, I just really like it. I like the different like countries in it, and I like the culture and the atmosphere and the animals and all of that stuff. So it's definitely one of my favorites. And of course, obviously Magic Kingdom is up there, but Magic Kingdom is just like one of those parks where you're like, Magic Kingdom, my favorite, goes without saying. So it goes without saying. Question number 8 is, what is the first thing you want to do when you get there? I don't know. My first thing I like guess that I want to do when I get there is probably, sounds really weird, but just go in the pool and like lay out under the palm trees, because when we first move in, we don't get access to the Disney parks until after we do traditions, which is like the orientation welcome event. So I guess like my first couple of days, I just want to like lay out in the pool and like in the palm trees and the sun, because I'm from Maine and it's kind of just not like that here. So I'm really excited for that, and like of course resort hopping, and when I do get to go into the parks, going to the parks and the water parks and meeting new people and all of that jazz. So question number 9 is, what is the number one thing on your Disney bucket list? I would say the number one thing on my Disney bucket list is probably to do 4 parks in one day, because it's something that I've always wanted to do, and I kind of did it when I was younger a bit, but not to like the extent of like riding one ride there or eating one food there, getting one drink there and stuff like that people do it now. So I'm really excited to do that. And I'm also just super excited to like live in Disney and be able to do everything and like see everything, because I always feel like whenever I go, it's like a quick trip and I always feel really rushed. So I'm excited to just like take things slow and like do everything and like get the insider tips and all of that. And question number 10, what is one thing you hope to take away from the program? So one thing I hope to take away from this program is just kind of, I guess, a new sense of what I want to do with my life and where I want to go. Because when I graduated and before I graduated, I was like really stressed and trying to figure out where I wanted to go and what I wanted to do. And ultimately, like, I know I want to work with studio production and photojournalism, but I don't know to what capacity or to what extent that I want to do that, and I don't really know where I want to work. So I think doing Disney and having this experience and it being one of those companies that I've always wanted to work for, that I can see, like, is this something I want to continue? Is this something I'm not interested in? What is around here that I can get to know? And just stuff like that. So I'm excited to see how I grow professionally and career-wise, and also just as a person, because it is going to be my first experience outside of college and outside of going to school, so it's going to have a big impact, I think, on who I am and how I see life. And I'm just really excited to see where I go and how I change and what I can learn from this. So, but that is it for the DCP tag. And I guess just a few things I wanted to add that those questions didn't really go over. It's just a general overview of what the Disney College program is. So it's a 5 to 8 month internship program where you get to work at Disney World as a cast member in a variety of different roles, and you can be taking classes or career seminars with Disney at the same time. So you're learning that networking and you're learning that insider business scoop that Disney kind of has, depending on what classes you take, or you're just doing it as an internship to get college credit. And it's just a good experience to work with a Fortune 500 company, and some people do it as like in place of a study abroad program while at school. So it's a good way to just kind of see if it's something you like and work for Disney if that's something that you've always had as a dream. So I'll be there for 5 months and I am super excited about it. But that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, even though it was probably a little weird and awkward, just because like I'm weird and awkward, so who's surprised? But yeah, I'll have more videos when I get to Florida and when I find out my role and where I'm living and stuff like that, just to keep you guys updated, because it's a lot easier to do these video things than to do writing and sending you all pictures and emails and keeping up that way. So I hope you guys like it. If you do, just remember to hit that subscribe button so that way you guys can be updated when I do post, because I don't know if I'll be sharing the link every time I do. I can't wait to see where this experience takes me and all of the memories and friends that I'm going to hopefully, fingers crossed, make. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your summer, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!